Now, one of the things I like to do on the show when I do the interviews is I kind of like to create a timeline. So we usually start that off with how the person got into the business. And I mean, I know who trained you, but I don't know your story of what made you a wrestling fan and then what got you in the ring. So I'd love to hear that.
Oh, God. You're going to make me feel so old. I was in high school. I come from the North Shore of Montreal, like Laval and whatnot.
Okay.
Well, I'll say Laval for everybody that's listening to it. If I say Lorraine, I don't think anybody will know what that is. So I've always liked wrestling not for the sports aspect of it. I've always enjoyed the characters, the larger than life superhero characters, whether it be Hogan or fucking Warrior or I didn't appreciate promos as much as I do now. I appreciated like the superhero looking guys.
Yeah.
Getting into the business now, I have a hell of a lot more respect for the good speakers, the good talkers, I should say. But the first visual memory I have of wrestling is watching Ricky Steamboat do a leapfrog.
Oh, wow.
Whatever reason, that fucking image stuck in my mind. And Steamboat was one of the all-time greats, one of the all-time best. And that got me thinking, well, these guys are fucking superheroes. They're magical. And I kept watching it. There was never, if I was to miss wrestling, I remember back in the day, I used to run on Channel 12 in Montreal, right? CF 12.
Yeah. Wow.
And sometimes they would put fucking curling. And it would, like, I wouldn't get my wrestling because it was a fucking curling tournament. Ever since I was a child, I have nothing but the uttermost, like, despise for curling. If I ever meet a curling player, I'm probably going to hurt him really bad because he ruined some part of my childhood. From then on, when we went to high school, I gravitated more towards, like, drama and theater. But wrestling's always been a passion of mine. I went into the acting kind of gig, and I really dig that because it let me like explore my creativity, work with my emotions, like share my emotions with the public, which to a certain degree was fun. But then again, in theater and drama, there are so many restrictions and limitations when it comes to your creativity. You have like a director that tells you you need to take 2 steps, then turn around, look at while in wrestling, especially on the independent level, we're giving like frames, basic like lines. And when it comes to our characters, we created ourselves. Exactly. And that's what really got me like out at like that liberty to express your creativity was more appealing to me in wrestling than it was in drama or play. And I heard some friends of mine that were taking classes from a dude who I have no fucking idea what his name was, probably dead. But honest to God, I really have no fucking idea who the man was. Black Eagle, who still performs to this day. Mm-hmm. And my partner, when I first started out, called Raiden. Fucking original name. I love him to death, but worst fucking wrestling name ever. Wow. I'd gotten classes from him, and they were asked to start performing from a fucking small place in Valleyfield. That's in 1996.
Wow.
Yeah, that's in the past, like way back past in the other century. And I went there. When they told me they were doing that, we'd already been messing around in Raiden's like basement, not doing like crazy ass fucking backyard shit.
Yeah.
We're just imitating what we see on TV on big crash mats.
Yeah. We've all been
especially me. I didn't want to take any fucking risks. I really wanted to play characters.
Yeah.
So when they told me they had that, I jumped on the opportunity and I went with them, and I felt, and it was brutal. That place, it was brutal. There was like 7.5 people in the crowd. Wow. And the ring was on the second floor of a building right underneath like a yellow shoe store. And it was not a wrestling ring. It was like a kickboxing ring wannabe.
Okay.
where what was concealed of mats, and they put posts and whatnot, not wrestling ring posts, and with some rope around it.
It sounds like the
It
first
was
LWF
worse
show.
than a backyard ring. And but to me, it was like fucking holy grail.